NBA champions, the Bays Golden State Warriors. In the middle, 6'9", number 5, Kevon Looney. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At guard, 6'6", number 11, Klay Thompson. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the Golden State Warriors is Steve Kerr. Another round of applause for your Golden State Warriors.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains all NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Look at the Suns. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Warriors in second place.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. For the Warriors. Here we go. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. And these Christmas Day games, Greg, have become a cherished NBA tradition. How tough is it, though, for the players to miss this time with their families?
It is always a challenge, no doubt, but sometimes you just got to be a little flexible with the schedule. And as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Booker outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Booker's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Buries it from three-point range.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Ayton against Green, and that one's good. Ayton.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance.
Curry against Paul. A deep 3 from Thompson, and another 3 for Golden State.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
Oh, one 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is after missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
Wiggins from outside, and another three for Golden State.
Now, sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. And Looney sends it back. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Possession here. Golden State's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the three in the first quarter. Curry, good.
The effortless way Stephen Curry shoots three-point shots is a sight to behold.
Here's Ayton. Wiggins with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. Outside, Green. Thompson from long range. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Ayton kicks to Crowder. They can't stop the run with that one.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Outside Curry for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
T-shirt time! Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. His team.
He's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. .132 left in the first. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Payne. To end the run. Here he goes. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Bjelica. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shamet with it, guarded by Poole. And it's Shamet missing. Bridges against Porter. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Suns. 40 seconds left to play here in the first. Payne in the post. Shamet on the wing. McGee trying to break free. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Warriors leading by 10. Outside Porter. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Pass to Porter. From deep three-point range, Curry can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big.
Best 19 love to teach. The good player that always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And we welcome you back to NBA action. A great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. Free throw drops for Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
There's Looney. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Paul. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. Results speak for themselves. Guys.
Had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Crowder with it. Now Green defending. And Looney sends it back. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Andre Iguodala checked in for the Warriors. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Ayton a screen on Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins with the block.
Just has lost the field in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Warriors leading by 13. Wiggins outside from past the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's good from long range. Thompson's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Passes to Johnson. And Phoenix turns it over again. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Chris Paul, fourth.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
You know, that intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. You know, that's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
Oh, Ayton in position. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Green, the pass to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Phoenix calls timeout. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their point.
I think there was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball
Ladies and
game.
gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
For the Warriors, Bielitsa, he's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins, and Curry subbed in for Damian Lee. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for Ayton. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Payne in for Paul. Outside Crowder to the left wing. And here's Payne. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Bridges passes to McGee. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's McGee with the jam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Curry's shot is off. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect. And I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Payne in the post, guarded by Curry. Fires from deep. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist from Crowder. Payne's got 5 now.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride in making plays.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. It's
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the...
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Golden State Warriors.
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel, and it's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
And that about does it for us. Now for the good stuff as we get set to resume the second half.
What? We're not any good?
Ernie, we've been friends since 1989, but I resent that, Ernie.
We'll settle it off camera, one at a time. You first, Jet.
I'm sorry.
I was just playing, Ernie.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Booker with no one around buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Booker's got 10 points.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Curry way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And something we've seen the last few years, box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
They get it back. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Looney passes to Curry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it worked well in the 2019 finals. Curry is starting to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Hits the three-point bomb. 15 points in the game.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second for distance this half, 5 overall.
Paul with the screen for Booker. The feed to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Assistant.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Looney. No points in the game yet for him. It's Curry outside. It's not going to go for him. Bridges outside. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal
Great
foul.
player movement is always a constant in the NBA. But with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Lee's checked in for Curry. And for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. McGee is screen on Wiggins. Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his fourth personal
And it goes
foul.
on Draymond Green.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bielitsa comes in for Green, and Kuminga's subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And a change for the Suns. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. It's Porter outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Johnson right side. To the middle. Bridges dishes to McGee. On the wing, Bridges. 6 to shoot. McGee inside. Porter's there. The shot's good from McGee.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Porter, no luck. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Payne passes to McGee. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for JaVale McGee.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Poole. Takes the 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. It's stolen by Kuminga. Porter looking it over. He kicks it to Kuminga. And the 3 ball is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Bridges outside. McGee sets the pick for Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter with it. Over in the corner, Poole. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
The next guy, 5 and 6, let it come out the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Suns, they've got Landry Shamet, also Cameron Payne out there, and it's Nader into the power forward position. Moody's shot is off. Suns shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to Hutchison. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. My personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here's Nader. Back to Payne. Puts up a three. Kept alive. Hutchison. And the shot goes in.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Over in the corner, Lee. Back to Iguodala. Beyond the arc. Another three for Golden State.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Suns have gone 3 of 4 at field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the shot goes down.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Moody. From the arc. That shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Shamet. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now here's Kuminga. Covered by Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. Lee's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
It's good.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Kuminga. D right on him. Passes it to Moody. Fires for three. Rebound by Smith. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Nader's shot's good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
A three from Bielitsa. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Shamet kicks to Payne. Back to Shamet. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. It's Iguodala with the drive, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
How about Iguodala skying for the throw down? A little throwback dunk from Andre. Go ahead.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Smith. Hutchison. That shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gouty win for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Klay Thompson.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Kuminga. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Payne with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Payne's shot is good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Iguodala. Hutchison with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. In the corner. Shamet with it. Now the pass to Nader. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Moses Moody. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Suns, Abdel Nader taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Curry way outside. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Hutchison. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Klay Thompson.